What is going on, guys? TallFishermanJ here, and today I am back with another video. Now today's video is extremely exciting, so exciting that I don't want to wait another minute. I'm going to make this intro very short. I'm going to let you know what's going on, and we're going to head out and get started. So I am starting a mini series on this channel, and I am going to be modifying my brand new truck. You guys have seen my truck in videos. It is a brand new 2019 Toyota Tacoma, and I want to do some stuff to it. I want to hook it up, do some mods. Now today is the first video in a line of videos in the first mod that we are doing to the truck, and that is the new AUXBEAM 52-inch curved LED light bar. Now I'm going to quickly unbox this really quick. There's not much in this box. It's a very simple setup, and then we're going to head out to Bite the Bait Fishing's house. My buddy Julian is going to help me with this install today. So without further ado, let's see what's inside the box so we can get going. So like I said before, this is from AUXBEAM, and I already opened the box just out of pure excitement, but I'm going to show you guys what's inside. The first thing you see once you open the box is obviously going to be the light bar itself. It is wrapped up in this styrofoam plastic stuff. I'm going to take it off really quick to show you what the light bar looks like. Okay, so once the plastic is off, this is what the light bar looks like right here. I'm going to hold it out so you guys can see the full length of it, but it is a 52-inch LED light bar. There are the two connections right there on the side, and the back vented areas for the lights to cool down. I guess I don't know if you can see that, but also if you can kind of see, it is curved. It's not completely straight. It's like a little bit of a crescent shape. So that is the light bar. It is absolutely beautiful. It's going to look awesome on the truck. What it also comes with is AUXBEAM stickers for your car or truck, some installation guides that you'll definitely need to install and properly work this light bar once it is installed. It comes with the necessary hardware that is needed to install. So we got some nuts, some bolts, and we got some brackets here. Now I will not be using the OEM brackets that come with it. You absolutely can, there's nothing wrong with the brackets, but I just decided to get some aftermarket extended brackets that make it look a little bit nicer and sleeker on the truck. And last but not least, it comes with the wiring harness and Bluetooth module. This stuff is all 100% plug and play. That means that all I have to do is snap these things up, connect it to a battery, and I can use the light. It is very easy installation. That's why I went ahead and went with AUXBEAM. They are some of the easiest light bars to install. When it comes to connectivity and stuff like that, like I said, it's pure plug and play. So that is this stuff here, and I want to get into a little bit of what I said before, the Bluetooth module. Now, this light bar is an RGB light bar. It is a multi-color light bar that is Bluetooth connected to your phone. This light bar is absolutely 100% able to be connected and used paired with your phone, which is absolutely incredible. I will get more into that later in the video, but this is a multicolor, multifunctional light bar controlled by your phone. I mean, that's just awesome. So that is what comes in the box. It's not much. Like I said, it's a very simple setup, but it's very good looking, high quality stuff. If you guys want to check out AUXBEAM for yourself, the links will be in the description below. Get yourself a light bar. If you got a truck, a car, it doesn't matter what size they have, 52-inch, 44-inch, 24-inch, any kind of applications, they will have it. Check the links in the description. I am headed to Julian's house right now. I cannot wait any longer. This is going to be sick. Let's go. Here it comes. There he is. There's the man himself. First reaction on the new truck?
What is that, Vix?
Alright guys, so we have arrived in the garage. We have all the stuff on top of the truck.
AUXBEAM!
A little bit limited on space, but we're going to try our best. I say, what do you think? First step is just lay everything out?
Yeah, I think the first thing is we're going to put the little hardware brackets.
Just line them up
right
correctly.
On the quarter panels. And line them up correctly and see how it fits.
Alright, let's get everything out of this box first. Alright guys, so we have everything laid out. What are you laughing at? That's the heat shrink.
Very little heat shrink.
We picked up some stuff, some necessary stuff at Home Depot, Lowe's. We got some heat shrink, soldering tools, some drill bits, a rivet gun. We got our brackets here. I will leave the links in the description for all this stuff. The light bar itself right here.
AUXBEAM.
The wiring harness for the light bar. We got a little switch for a second project that we're going to be doing. Some blue tape, some extra wiring, as you can see here, if needed. So I wanted to have everything I needed just in case. So right now we're going to line up the brackets. That's the first step, is to line these up perfectly before you start any kind of drilling.
First step is to tape
the metal. Yeah, tape the metal. We don't want to scratch
the
it.
beautiful paint job.
Absolutely. Taking the necessary precautions. We don't want to scratch the beautiful blue paint.
GS.
Yeah. Alright guys, so what we did was we set the brackets up. Nothing nailed in. We're literally just... Shut up!
Leave it to the truck to interrupt the video.
Yeah, seriously. Only thing holding up the bracket is the door. So what we're going to do is, to make sure that these brackets are perfectly placed, we're going to put the actual light bar on the bracket with the screws, just to make sure that it looks perfect before we start screwing things down and drilling holes in a 2019 truck. We don't want to make any mistakes, so we're going to see how it fits right now. Alright guys, so we have it on the doors. Nothing, like I said, is bolted, but it's on there. It's sitting nice and flush. It looks really, really good. We have the brackets placed perfectly. This is where we want it to sit. So from here, we're going to do some drilling and bolting. I'm a little scared, but it's what has to be done. We'll get it done, and it's going to look great. As an extra precaution, just to make sure that both side brackets line up perfectly, we are measuring from the bottom of the A-pillar to the beginning of the bracket, and they both line up to 25 and 3/4
Yep.
inch. So we are ready.
The spot where we're going to be mounting the hardware. So we started drilling out our holes with a 1/16 inch bit. This is a little standard Milwaukee set. And the final size bit you're going to go with is a 3/16 of an inch bit to get the hole milled out in place.
So these are the bits that work perfectly for the pins to go into the brackets.
Yeah.
Alright, fill those bad boys up with silicone. Nice little squirt in there. Damn, you're getting all up in there, huh?
Trying to, man. That's what she said.
Alright guys, so the rivets are in place. We did a little test trial, and one of them is super, super tight, so we're doing the right thing. We're going to go ahead and tighten the rest down. And there you go. So this makes it super, super, super secure.
Bam!
And there you have it. It is finished. I guess I would say the easy part is finished. The hard part is coming with the wiring. But our brackets are bolted on. Our light bar is bolted on. This is where it will sit. Again, this is the 52-inch curved. As you can see here, it has a slight curve to it. But this is it. It's bolted on. Everything is tight. This thing is not going anywhere. I'm pulling it. The car is moving with it. I think we did a pretty damn good job.
For two schmoes?
Two schmoes in the garage. Look at that, you guys. Thing closes like a dream. These extended brackets were a good buy. I highly suggest them. We have to figure out the wiring harness. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is plug and play. I literally can attach this to a battery right now and the light bar will work. The challenge that I see coming is running these wires. Running them the proper way so everything is hidden and tucked correctly is going to be a bit of a challenge. We're going to have a timeout and collect ourselves and try and figure out what we're going to do, and I will check back with you. But there it is, sitting beautifully on the truck. Before we start wiring things, we want to test to see if it'll work. So we connected everything plug and play from the light bar here down the A-pillar into underneath the hood, and it's connected to the battery, positive and negative. It's hard to see down in there because it's a little dark, but you can see that it's connected. So what we're going to do is just make sure all the connectivity is working properly before we start tucking and hiding wires. So it should turn on. once I turn the car on. So hold on, don't do anything yet. I want to see if it'll work. And all right, Julian, if you want to do the honors, he's gonna go ahead and turn the switch on.
Oh, let there be light.
And the connectivity is working. As you can see, that light is shining, boys. Oh my God, that is so
The switch
sick.
is also illuminated, so.
The switch is also illuminated. Now, one more thing to check. This button here, it is the RGB button. It changes the color. So let's see if this button here works. We're gonna go ahead and press it simultaneously. I know it's blinding you. There you go, red, back to white, back to red. And this is a Bluetooth connected device. I'm gonna save that for the end of the video, guys, so you can see all the colors that it goes through in the dark. The light does not do this justice. You gotta wait till it's dark out. Everything connects perfectly fine. Everything works properly. That thing is blinding. So now,
Goodbye for now.
goodbye for now. We have to figure out to run these wires, and then we're literally done, dude. That's it. Once these wires are tucked, that's it. So little update. There's a lot going on. We're trying to figure out the best and cleanest way to do this, and we finally did. So what we did was we spliced these wires that are connected to the light bar directly, and we're going to run it down. There's a little hole here underneath the weather strip that you can run wires down into the A-pillar, and we're going to run it down into the dash, and we're going to put it through the firewall that's underneath the gas pedal and brake pedal, and it's going to come out to the other side where we will reconnect it to the Bluetooth module and power switch, and then everything will be tucked perfectly inside. So I'm going to go ahead and get to tucking this along the A-pillar and dash, and I will show you the end result once that is done. The wires, as you can see right there, are underneath the weather strip in the holes inside the A-pillar, running down here, all the way down here, and we're left with these two right here. So then what we have to do is, oh God, shut up. So then what we have to do is connect the wires to these that we spliced, make them probably 3 or 4 feet longer, run them through the firewall down there and out into the under the hood, reconnect everything, and we are pretty much done. Then we're going to just screw down the Bluetooth module and make sure everything's tight and snug and screwed down, and we're literally finished with the install. So the next step is to extend those wires, and Julian's already getting those wires prepared over there. It looks like a tornado went off in here, but when it's all cleaned up, it's going to look great. We went ahead and we ran all of our wires through the firewall to connect back to these wires, and they go under here. So here are these that connect from the inside and will connect to the outside. So it's literally just reconnecting these wires that were originally in their state, just making them longer. So we're gonna go ahead and connect and pinch all these wires together, and then test the connectivity, make sure everything lights up perfect, and then start tucking and cleaning up, and we are finished. Here's the light bar in the sun. I know we had it in the garage for a while, but it's later in the day, it's not too hot, and here it is again. As you can see, a little bit better. City Furniture shout out. Thing looks clean. We got to clean this up though. This is getting real nasty over here. Right now we are in the process of reconnecting all the wires. So it's a total of six connections from the inside to the outside. So all of these will soon be matched up. This is how we're doing it here. It's very meticulous work, but it should end up with a nice clean install. Okay, you guys, everything is connected. It still looks a mess, but we have to make sure that all the connections are tight and ready to go before we start tucking and cleaning up. So as you can see, these are all connected properly. Down there, Julian's making just a couple last minute touches with some electrical tape, closing off all connections. So Julian's gonna turn the power switch on. If it comes on, that means we did, yes! We did everything properly, you guys. Light is on.
Check the Bluetooth, or the, what's it called?
We're gonna check the RGB to make sure the Bluetooth setting is, it should turn red. And that it does, you guys.
It is.
Perfect install by Julian and myself. The next step, which would be the last step, is to clean all this up. So what we're going to do is we're going to zip tie these wires. We're going to screw in the Bluetooth module somewhere on here that's out of the way. We're going to put back all the panels and wiring being tucked in there, so everything will look as if we never touched anything. So I'm going to do that and pretty much show you the last result, and then tonight when it gets dark I'll show you how this thing really can perform. Alright guys, a little delay in the game because of course it had to start raining. Final product, the light is on, it is working, it looks beautiful. Wiring and brackets are looking super clean. If you want to go inside, there is no wiring whatsoever. You cannot see anything, just scraps from what we were cutting, but everything is tucked away inside, all in here, all under there, cannot see it. Under the hood we have a little bit of a mess, but we ran out of electrical tape. I'm going to wrap all those wires up in electrical tape, and they are going to be one solid piece, and they will be hidden somewhere safe. So that is the install, you guys. That is the AUXBEAM Lightbar 52-inch curved for the Tacoma 2019, installed, ready to go. So I guess the next step is to wait till nighttime so I can show you this thing and how it really works. Alright guys, so here we are. It is dark, not pitch black, because I needed a little bit of light for this camera at least to focus, but there's the truck right there, as you can see, and the light bar is fully installed, ready to go. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is an RGB light bar, and it is controlled Bluetooth wireless through a module that you guys saw during the install. Now, once this light bar is installed, what you're going to do is download this app right here. This is what it looks like when it's open, but this app is called Car Light. That's what it's called. It's just called Car Light. This is the app that AUXBEAM requires you to download for the light to work properly. So once this app is installed, it's easy to connect. You just hit the Bluetooth button. It finds the light that's in your car via the module that's underneath the hood. You just connect to this light and it is ready to go. Now this app has features that you can connect a top light, a backlight, lights on the bottom, and lights that are in the grill. Now I don't have any of those lights at the moment, but when I do, or if I do, I can actually connect all of them to work simultaneously at once with this app and with the controllers, which is pretty damn cool. So next what you have to do is just press the on button, and there it goes. The light turns on. It is super bright. What you can also do, oh my goodness, is control, as you can see there in the bottom left, I can control the light sensitivity. So that's all the way down and it's still significantly bright. That's the kind of thing you could actually like ride around in the daytime, not blind people, and if you're on some trails or doing some crazy stuff, you could turn it up all the way 100% and get absolutely blinded. I'm going to show you from the front side how much light this thing actually produces. Another cool thing you can do on this app is they have a color wheel, so you can actually choose any color you want from this color wheel. As you can see, there is purple right there, blue, light blue, green, and you can actually change the sensitivity of that light as well. So that's all the way down. I'll put it on like 50%. That's about 50%, and it's not too blinding. There's yellow, light blue, dark blue, pink, red. The red's kind of cool. So that is super cool. I don't see myself using these multicolors too often, but it is an option if you wanted to do it. Also, they have some pretty cool strobe modes that you can customize. So you can customize any kind of colors you want, and I'll pick like 3 colors. Pick 3 colors and you can put it to jump or strobe, and if you press OK, save it, and you press that custom thing, it'll strobe the colors that you picked. Now I was messing around a little bit. Now if you guys are interested in buying this or already have this, this is extremely illegal. This is just to show you the functionality of it. I do not recommend anybody to do this on the streets in broad daylight or at night, anytime, anywhere. Do not do this, but it's pretty cool that you can do that. But yeah, that's definitely extremely illegal. But the white is what I wanted it for, and it is super bright. Very bright. I'm going to show you what it looks like looking from that end out, just to show you how much light this thing actually produces. We're standing on the truck side. As you can see, there's the hood right there. We have the light on 0%. It's on as low as it can be right now, so it's not going to really show too much. Right now I'm going to put it on about, let's see, right there is about 50%. That's about 50%. As you can see, it does shine a lot more, and we're gonna go ahead and put it on 100%. That is 100%. That's max power on the white light. That is extremely bright. It lights up, I'd have to say, probably like 10 yards across. It shows light even to the side. It's really beaming light on the side, and then obviously straight forward is where it's focusing. It gives you the absolute most light you could want. That is a ton of light. This probably would not be recommended to use on the streets as well at night or at daytime, because you'll probably blind people. But that is the light, and you can see right now, look how strong that is from the side. That side view is insane. It is really bright. And to get a little side view of the colors, there's the colors. We'll put that on max. We'll put that on max brightness. So you have the blue, the purple-ish blue, pink, the red, yellow, green. So it has all RGB, and in between it looks really cool. Now the colors are a little bit less bright than the white, but they do still shine a lot. That's it on lowest. And as we progress, that's about 50%, and that's about 100% right there. Super cool. All right, you guys, so that is it. That is the RGB AUXBEAM 52-inch curved LED light bar for my brand new 2019 Toyota Tacoma. Now if you guys are interested in this, I will leave all the links in the description below. Definitely check them out. If you have this truck or any truck, definitely click those links. There's plenty of sizes, plenty of applications where you can use their light bars, and get yourself one. They're absolutely a must-have mod if you have a truck or car. I've seen them put on cars before. So click those links and get you one. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what mods you want to see next. I'm going to start a series of having this car modified. The first one was the light. I'm going to do some really fun stuff. I have a few things planned, but I want to know what you guys want to see. So leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Until next time, I will see you later. Peace.